When one falls ill, they are given medicine. Some are sweet and some are bitter. The one prescribed by Christianity is bitter. Augustine says, "Your law prescribes bitter medicine to retrieve us from the noxious pleasures which can cause us to desert you." By this he means that sometimes we are forced to do things that at the time seemed dreadful in order to get closer to Christ. The medicine of Christianity is sacrifice. We give up certain things to get closer to our Lord. It is bitter at first, but it has a very sweet aftertaste. St. Anthony the Great said, "Die every day and you shall live forever." This also reflects the idea that being Christian is not a title. It's a lifestyle and a devotion to our Lord. One cannot say, "I love God," but then goes to affirm and support LGBTQ ideology. One cannot say, "I am a follower of Christ," but goes to intentionally get drunk or high. Children do not like to receive bitter medicine, and they will refuse to take it, unaware that the medicine is meant to help them. They are also unaware that the fact that given the proper amount of time, the medicine will be delightful. In this same fashion, many non-Christians have been presented this medicine, but evade it ignorantly, focusing solely on its bitterness. But of course, there are those that have accepted this remedy and have found the pinnacle of its sweetness. We call this people martyrs, for they have sacrificed their very life in order to stay connected to Christ. Now, this world offers its own so-called medicine, and sadly people are more inclined to take this one than the one Christianity offers. Why? Because the one of the world is sweet, or rather, it is presented as such, when in reality it is a wolf in sheep's clothing. While it may be sweet at first, the aftertaste of the medicine of the world is pain, unimaginable to the human mind. But then why would people favor this one over the one of Christ? Because it is natural human instinct to avoid pain in all its forms at all costs. But then why would our all good and loving God make it difficult for us to love him? Is it that he wants us to be separate from him? While we are unworthy of such love, this is not the case. God presents us such things of this nature to test our faith in him, as he did to Job. Those who have the faith of a boulder have nothing to fear, for their faith is grounded. But those that have the faith that reflects a flimsy twig may separate from God before the trials even begin. We have to have faith, and we have to make sacrifices in order to stay connected to Christ. Some people would argue against this by saying pleasure bought with pain hurts. But I would say that is only the case if the pain supersedes the pleasure. And in the case of the medicine of the world, this is true. In short, my brothers and sisters, we should not be so rash to choose our treatment, for one of the two pills is poisoned. And we can only discern which one it is if we look through the lens of Christ. We should not be so quick to judge our treatment just by its face value, for face value is not the soul value. The same way we should not judge a person by their cover, we should not judge this medicine so quickly. And so, my friends, I ask you to always remember this. To love the world is to separate from Christ, for Christ is everything that is good. He is our loving Creator. He is our life. So when we choose anything but him, we are introduced to evil and malice, which engulfs the world we live in today. May the grace and peace of our Lord Jesus Christ be with you all.